Top of the hour, and Joe continues to chime in from a remote location as if he was right next to me. Joe, can you tell us one more time what your take on Afghanistan is?
Mika, I'm going to have to stop you right there. You know my take on Afghanistan, and you've known it since I was elected to Congress in 1994.
I'm just saying, what's the message?
If I heard Mike Barnacle right, we haven't done anything personally about the war, except pontificate endlessly since this show came on the air. I agree completely and say that it's time for a whole new round of discussion, where we essentially say the same thing we said yesterday, inject whatever new thing we see on the ticker, and put on a Sammy Hagar song and the Starbucks logo for emphasis.
Obesity is a concern of mine.
I really think soccer is overlooked in this country, and Willie hates it when I make him call it football.
Willie is a young man. I hope he is eating right.
Pat Buchanan is scared of your father. I think that time last week when your father made him look like a child in a sandbox will haunt him forever, his publicist has complained.
When Tina Brown comes on the show, I feel better about myself, but only when she doesn't talk. When she talks, I sometimes want a candy bar.
What are we going to do about Rudy Giuliani? He keeps coming on the show and saying stuff that no one in America believes anymore. What happens when a national hero enters a dimension normally reserved for cheerleaders?
Governor Christie of New Jersey came on the show today. I really feel like I can help him.
I had a bacon doodle cheeseburger and smoked a Parliament Light at 5 a.m. this morning.
I've just received an email from way inside the White House. And it is very scary because it seems like whomever sent it was crying.
Mark Halperin is like having a pocket calculator that simply confirms whatever you just said, with different words.
If I was going to throw a party, I can't decide if I would invite John Heilman or David Gregory first. People would drink and talk more if John was there, but David would probably reenact the entire middle part of Saturday Night Fever and we could be on YouTube.
Susan would not let me attend a party like that. I am overtaxed.
We should do a remote broadcast from Arizona. And take both sides.
I still don't understand why Mark Haynes stopped talking to me last year. He is the only person grumpier than Mike Barnacle and myself.
The last person to try and bring up Paris Hilton to me is missing, and the police are dragging the Hudson River.
Today I learned that when international superstar Erin Burnett comes on the show, the financial world feels so safe.
Today I learned that if Andrew Ross Sorkin, Ezra Klein and Chris Hayes are on the show at the same time, I suddenly feel like I'm driving a minivan.
If it's way too early.
It's Morning Joe.